A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, lie on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. That's a little off target. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Cambiasso. Udinese are unbeaten on the road so far. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Francisco Conceição. Lovely feet. It's Conceição. It's a promising position, and that's aimed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Locatelli goes for the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Certainly a bold attempt. There's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Conceição gets a foot in here. Conceição. That is a little undercooked. And here's the chance to counter. Kalulu. And it's Riquelme. And reclaimed it in a trice. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Quarter of an hour played. Still goalless. Zamora. It's a quick ball upfield. Kalulu is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now. Riquelme. Cambiasso. That's Conceição. Hit into the middle. Cabecelo tries to clear. Locatelli. Riquelme. Crossed into the middle. Clears it away. In once more. Defending of the desperate variety. towards the front line. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Cambiasso. And it's Riquelme. Now it's David. Looking to break at pace. Ezibue. Kabasele. Aim forwards. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ajic. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Back into the middle. Cambiasso, played with finesse. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Riquelme. Vlahovic. Now it's David. Vlahovic shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Vlahovic really can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Ezibue. Very nicely done.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Udinese have a free kick. Oh, it's a great... Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cambiasso. Ajic. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. It's out for a goal kick. proves too strong. Riquelme. David. Oh, it's come loose. Ezibue. Cabasele. Zamora. Moved on forwards. David. Cambiasso crosses it in. That's been won straight back. It's really well manoeuvred. So what can they make of this? And claimed it back swiftly. Zamora. Aim forwards. Zamora moved on forwards. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
It's Cambiasso. Udinese settled for a point from that gripping game last time out. David, can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
David clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's there to clear it. That's really well manoeuvred. Cambiasso. Locatelli. Riquelme. Referee has just said play on. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Out to the right. It's a loose ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Driving on and making good progress. Vlahovic. Zamora. Davis. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And now the breakaway.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Zamora. Referee's given a throw. Oh, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Zamora. Buxa. referee's awarded a free kick. Ajic. Muscular approach does pay off here. Buxa. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's cut it out. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's played forward. Buxa. He's through, now is he in? Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Pings it across. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Vlahovic. Now then, the ball's come loose. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And a real chance to break the deadlock. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone for it! Clears it away. Goes for a shot! Ajic. That's a good ball. He's in here! And the keeper has it. No foul, says the referee. It's really well manoeuvred.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Cavacene shifted upfield. Buxa.
Udinese clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Danger averted for now.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Moved on forwards. And he's away. Eight forwards.
Udinese really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. I mean, he was looking very, very leggy. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And they can counter here. Oh, well measured. Buxa, plenty to aim at here. Gets it away. Drive it back and can go again. Udinese have to get it into the box and quickly.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cavasele. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And it's Riquelme.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Buxa. And it's lofted through here. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Udinese have got it back and they'll have another go. Riquelme. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. And he shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Zanoli. Locatelli does really well there, strong defending. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, I thought about the opposition here, Jim. They are a team that is stuttering badly.
Well, if ever a win was needed, Peter, then they'd obviously like it to be here. However, there's no need for them to get over-anxious about their current run. They have to retain a composure about their work and get back to what they're good at. Should they rekindle a full commitment from every individual, if they don't win this one, they could well win the next. They have to maintain belief.
Action has already started. Bari have statistically the worst defence in the league. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Vlahovic. Kalulu. That's a cute ball. And here's Riquelme. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's a mighty effort! And it's a goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Bari are on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Listen, there's just no hiding place.
Pagano with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Koopmeiners. And here's Riquelme. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pagano delivered in, and he's there to get it away. Ball's gone out of play. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, what about a counter-attack? Valverde. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Ajic. Vlahovic. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Chance here to counter. Pagano. Oh, good spread. Oh, look at the space here. Danger averted for now. And a shot! And another try! Kelly is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now. Francisco Conceição. Valverde, who has spent some time in Spain, of course. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Drilled in low. And he's heaved it away. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bremer makes the interception. Francisco Conceição. Valverde. Kelly. That looks a good ball through. Oh, it's come loose. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Valverde. And it's lofted through here. Oh, played right into his path. Great challenge. Time to perfection. That's really well manoeuvred. Koopmeiners. Played into space out wide. Played into space out wide. Kalulu gets into some space. Time to deliver. Now here's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Can he latch on to this? And here's the chance to counter. Moved on forwards. Valverde, out to the right. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Proves too strong. Kelly. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Short changes him with that pass. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's played forward. It's an exciting looking ball, that. Kelly. Kelly shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. All the time, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. No way through there. Pagano. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. And
That is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, sweet feet. Riquelme finds himself offside. Out to the left it goes. Cup Miners have it back and can go again. Riquelme. Oh, that's a nice ball. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Valverde. And here's Vlahovic. Cup Miners. And the shot's on. Real chance! They've scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Over to the left, tries a deft little ball. That's very neat. Can he deliver? Takes a shot! Looks like he's been taken out there. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's through here.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated? That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That's tidy. He's in plenty of space here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pagano. That's a clever-looking ball. Kelly can get it clear. Oh, they can break here. Conceição played with finesse. And there's green grass ahead of him. Vlahovic. Oh, shooting chance! Pagano. Moved on forwards. He's onto it in a flash. Bremer gets over and intercepts. Played out to the right. Pagano is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Vlahovic. And it's Conceição. Can he get onto this? Pagano gets it clear. And That is out of play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Kalulu. Valverde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking to break at pace. Searching pass he's played there. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Aim forwards. Well, that's well seen too. And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here. Kelly. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Yeah, just noticing now about...
There's the shot! It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The changes then in quick succession, so we have a double substitution going on here. Barney grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Penda! Clears it away. And that has sent him sprawling. Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Yildiz. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. That was just lacking in accuracy. Vlahovic is being harried and hassled.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Minus. Kelly. Oh, he's played it in low. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Vlahovic looking to play it into the box. So he's plotting something before playing it in. That's a simple one for the keeper. To the last 5 minutes. And he cuts out the supply. He can get that clear. Nice looking ball. We expected better, and so did he. That's really well manoeuvred. Pagano, laid out towards the right wing. He's found a way through. Swings it across. Koopmans. Yildiz. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Stabile. It's a lovely, neat pass. That has been cut short. And claimed it back swiftly. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths.
Well, a sense of injustice does tend to stoke the flames of resentment, and when it comes to the rivalry between Juventus and Fiorentina, the flames burn very brightly indeed. Certainly one of the fieriest fixtures in Italian football, both teams relishing the opportunity to get one over on their old rivals. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is a rivalry with a unique feel. Unlike so many others, this one is stoked with bitterness and with resentment.
You really need to be very thick-skinned, Peter, and have nerves of steel to come through this one. A real grudge match in every sense of the word.
Big chance! It's in! And that's got him off to a flyer! of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Ajic. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Herring after the ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. And here's Yildiz. And the shot! And he thumps it clear. Bremer. And it's Cambiasso. Fagioli gets it clear. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Racic. And here's Keane. Lamptey. In it comes. It's a ball kick. Valverde. Bremer wins the duel this time. Yildiz, and the finish! Indoor. Fagioli. Aim forwards. It's an exciting looking ball, that. Door has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that's a nice ball. Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Fagioli. Locatelli with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Out it comes again. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6 foot. And Keane! Great chance! And somehow it stayed out. Ajic. Cut it out. Indoor. Racic. Fagioli. Ajic. Fagioli. Calmly anticipates. Ajic. David. Chance! Door gently down. Now it's Keane. Played out to the right. Oh, what a climb! It's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time.
That's a foul. The referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
What's Yildiz? That is a brilliant interception. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Thinks one through, neatly clipped into space. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Keane. Lumpty. Great defending, strong and determined. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Good work on the right flank here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well timed, excellent interception. Cuts out the pass. Fagioli forwards and with intent. Searching pass he's played there. It's a nicely shaped ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Keane. And it's Door. And they can counter here. That's Valverde. Valverde looking to run onto it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Yildiz. And here's Locatelli. He's on it, can he get away? Valverde. David. Chance for a shot! Yes! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
We have got ourselves... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down. Yildiz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Deep cross, up he goes! Can he spark a counter here? Well, played right into his path. David, and he shoots! It's really well cleared. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Locatelli. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Yildiz. Oh, good spread. David. And the shot! We've got a goal!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's shifting through the gears here. The ball... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Deftly away. Keane has given away a free kick.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
It's hit the upright. And it's Cambiasso. It'll be a throw-in. And the shot! What a save! Terrific reactions! And that has been clubbed away. And here's Valverde. And they can counter here. And here's Keane. Lunty. Keane. And he won't reach that. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Very nicely done. No, that's not going to find its target. He's had a shot! Clears it away. Lamptey. Indoor. And the shot! There it is! And they get themselves in front!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's played forward. Valverde. And they've got a throw. Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
David certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
It's really well manoeuvred. Indoor. Half an hour gone in the second half. Lamptey. Keane. Gatti gently done. Lamptey. Chance to deliver. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And here's Keane, and it's Rodor.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bremer forwards and with intent. Looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Oh, it's come loose.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Cambiasso. Yildiz. And here's Riquelme. Cambiasso. Fagioli. Could be danger here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. Defending of the desperate variety. Clearly not happy with that.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's going to be disappointed with that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Valverde. And here's Yildiz. Moved on forwards. Dor, who's set up 1 goal so far. Now that's well seen too. And the referee brings it to a close. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed to materialise.